What's up, everybody? How's it guys doing today? Let's talk about wiper blades. So, in preparing for the winter season, I decided to go to Walmart, pick up my Michelin premium wiper blades, and I was disappointed. They only had one side for my vehicle. I'm like, what? How can this be? I like these blades. I love these blades. They work flawlessly all year round. I haven't had any problems. So that took me on a journey to find a different set of blades just in case I encounter that problem again. But it can't just be any old blades. No. So recently, when I was checking to see if spark plug prices had went up, was there a new spark plug on the market? You know, we used to have platinum, then they switched to Iridium Plus. So I just wanted to make sure I was on top of everything. And I'm reading the associated articles on my news feed. My favorite spark plug company has been bought out by another company. So I did the research, and it turns out this company makes more than just one type of product. So, okay, how does this relate to me? Wiper blades. I just happen to be in the market for wiper blades. So I dive a little deeper. I can't pronounce the company's name, but they own Trico wiper blades. Why is this important? Because Trico, the company that owns Trico wiper blades, purchased the spark plugs that I usually use, my Autolites. So Autolites is now a subsidiary of this other company. And I like to keep the family together, so I said, okay, well, I guess I'll have to try these Trico blades and see what they're about. Terrible. Maybe that's too strong a word. I go in the store, I see two different styles, so I pick the cheaper brand. Of course I'm going to pick the cheaper brand. That's just what I do. So I roll with those for a while. It starts to rain, the weather's changing, it's getting cold. I've already cleaned up my windshield. I've treated it with a light coat of protectant. And it smears. Even in the rain, the blades smear. Not only that, the first set that I bought, they didn't even have the right size. The driver's side was correct, but the passenger side wasn't. It was shorter. And I'm getting this little bead of rain droplets across the windshield where the wiper blade was wiping. When I had my Michelins, I never had that issue. If there was beads across the windshield, the other windshield, the driver's side windshield, would always wipe it off. So I never had a problem seeing out the window. Not when it came to the wiper blades. They was on point. So I tried those, And I'm like, man, I am not, no, I'm not liking these. I'm going to have to try another brand. Then I remembered when I went to, what was it? Advance or O'Reilly's, one of the two. And I saw the other set. I'm like, oh, okay. So they make two styles of the same blade. Well, friends, the second set, the more expensive set, which is almost 30 freaking bucks for one blade. Oh, the times they are changing. Almost $30 for one blade. But I needed some good blades. And so far, they work. Not only do they work, the install, changing the brackets. They give you these little adapter brackets in case you have, depending on what style your windshield wiper arm is. If it's just a flat head, if it's the hook, and then they got this other little thing where you push it back into the blade, into the arm, and then it snaps in. So I'm looking at these adapters, and I'm like, one I was able to get no problem. The other one, it wasn't fitting on there. It was too wide. Turns out the adapter that I needed was in the box with the other blade. So thankfully, I had everything I needed to switch the adapters over so that they will fit the vehicle. And like I said, so far, that was what? 2 weeks ago. I bought those 2 weeks ago, and last week it rained. So I'm like, man, I hope these daggone blades work. I ain't got time to be trying to go all over the world trying to find a decent blade. So, yeah, that's my update on my wiper blade saga. It turns out that if you get the Trico Force, that's the more expensive blade from them. The Trico Force works better than the Trico Flex. I feel like it was the wrong application for what I needed. Like I said, I didn't really have much problem with the Flex, except for those beads, those droplets of water streaking across the windshield. And then when it stopped raining, it was smeared. It was like it was smearing the water across the windshield. As far as the install was fine, no problems there. It was just the actual usage of the blades. Switch over to the Trico Force, and those problems are gone. Those problems are gone. Now, do I think these are better than the premium blades from the Michelin? No, I don't. And I actually still have that blade. I didn't feel like returning it because, given a chance, if I ever get a chance to get the other Michelin blade that I need, yeah, I'm putting both of them bad boys on there. I'm sticking with my Michelin no matter what. But as a backup, regardless of what your favorite brand is, as a backup, I don't have any problems with Trico. So try them out. You may have some problems with the Flex, you may not. With me, for my application on the Buick, I had issues. I tried the Force, Trico Force, and those issues were resolved. So now, I'm good on the wiper blades. Spark plug's been changed, and we going down the road. With that, my friends, that's the end of my update. You guys stay warm, get your car winterized, and I'll see you out on the road.